what the chain of command is now?
What does that mean?
Well, is it Pam Bondi speaking to the mayor, speaking to you, or how does this work?
So the executive order is clear. The president has requested MPD services, and our home rule charter outlines the process. The president designated Attorney General Bondi as his proxy to request services through me.
That's the D.C. chief of police, by the way, who doesn't know what chain of command means. And I've seen people try to clean it up and say, oh, she thought she was being asked something else. No, because the mayor knew that she was in hot water and knew how stupid she looked, so she immediately swooped in. This is why we don't see results in D.C. So I keep hearing this weird narrative that crime is down. Oh, 30-year low. And I want to show you some clips and give you some examples and explain why that's just not true. Why do we allow people in these positions to lie to our face? I'll tell you why. Because there's a high percentage of African Americans that live in this area. I mean, for example, you'll allow someone that looks like the mayor of D.C. to lie to you and to basically not get results. She's been the mayor for, 10 years? No results. And I noticed on The Breakfast Club, or now there's this narrative, Trump is attacking black mayors and black cities, and it's because the mayor is black. When has D.C. ever had a mayor that was white? When has there ever been a Republican mayor of D.C.? Both of those answers are no, never. It's never happened. So if I'm going to hold you to task and hold you accountable, I have nothing to compare you to. I don't care that you're black. People who are black want crime that is just down. They want peace as well. Everybody, black, white, Latino, whoever, do your job. But we keep hearing 30-year low when the person who takes said data was just caught red-handed, a commander in D.C. police. He was caught manipulating the data and instructed other supervisors to do the same thing as well. All of this happening simultaneously at the same time that all of this is coming out and this federal takeover is happening. But I remember when there was a little girl recently who took a bullet to the head. Where were all these protests? Now you want to protest and say, oh, this is fascism and this is what, they did in Germany. And no, I don't want to hear it. Do your job. You had 10 years to get it under control and you didn't. And we're talking about 60% of carjackings are done by teenagers. This is an example of a man who has disabilities. He was homeless and his life was taken by two 13-year-old girls. 13-year-old girls did this with their bare hands and left him in this alley. Don't tell me crime is down. I don't want to hear it. You're gaslighting everyone. You're not doing your job.
See on 7 News, people taking cover after at least 140 gunshots were fired in Northeast D.C. just Wednesday night. Thank you for joining us. I'm Michelle Marsh.
And I'm Scott Thuman. Those shots leaving a man injured and a church riddled with bullet holes. Our crew went back to the neighborhood today and found doors that were blown out and a house and multiple cars damaged. Our Washington, D.C. reporter, Felicia Ashley, is joining us live near Benning Road. And Felicia, how many suspects are police looking for right now?
It's where one of the bullets traveled through the roof.
A family with their babies and kids in hand was leaving the church after planning a shut-in Wednesday night.
Get in here! Get in.
Police say a shootout between two groups near 15th and Benning Road sent more than 140 shots across the neighborhood, blowing out these cars, hitting homes, and the Solid Rock Perfecting Church.
I'm not a person that's easily to scare, but it is definitely unnerving because and it's not in the evening now, it's at any time of the day, morning, noon, night, just any time. And again, the community, they're crying out.
So just to recap, last night, there were 43 arrests as the federal takeover of D.C. continued. 43 arrests. 33 of those were arrests related to firearms. 23 were undocumented immigrants, and 24 guns, illegal guns, were collected in those arrests. So you tell me if you feel that DC is obviously safe and this is government overreach. I don't care. Like, I don't want to see crime and violence and children losing their lives. I don't know if anybody caught it, but Mayor Bowser did backtrack. She seemed very amicable initially, but now she's saying, oh, you know, he's an authoritarian, this is overreach, yada, yada, yada. This is not a partisan issue. If you don't like it, if you had done your job, he wouldn't be here stepping in, but he is. Now, if I have to do your job for you, then that says a lot.